So, what am I saying in a nutshell? What I'm saying is that I am calling on all Hausa indigenes. Okay, bye bye. Hmm. The Yorubas youths, and then the Fulani youths, the indigenous people of Igbo, the Igbo youths. I'm calling on everybody for we to trash whatever um, sentiment we have against each other, for we to forget about whatever grievances we have against ourselves. We will have to throw it to the dustbin so that we can be able to achieve something. You understand? Because we can only agree to disagree, and we can only disagree to agree. Do you understand what I'm saying? We will have to understand that the only thing that can bring growth is if we can be able to um, destroy whatever the Britain have gathered or made up for us. If we can be able to dissolve it, resolve it, and by ourselves strategize and plan ourselves and bring something to the table, the people that is going to take the affairs of this country, that is only time we will begin to thrive and we will begin to see development. Those people who gave you independence did it the way they will still benefit from you. That is, they gave you a make-up independence, a quoted independence. This is not an actual independence, but in the sight of people, they will say you are independent. So we will have to understand that the only thing we can do to grow is for we to forget about whatever sentiment that they have inculcated in our brain, the hatred that they have planned for us, that they have used to divide us. If we can be able to forget about all these things and then come in mass and do whatever it takes to take over this country, then we can be able to stand firm together and forget about sentiment, and then don't allow anybody to buy you off. We come out in mass, support this protest. Do it fiercely. Let them see the the fearlessness of all what we will bring to the table. If they see that we are serious, they must heed. That's my submission. And again, I want to add this to what I have said so far. You see, I'm very happy that someone like Showore is the one that is at the drawing board of this whole agitation. I'm so happy that he is the one that is planning the whole game, the whole thing. You know, the reason why I'm happy is because somebody like Showore is not an ordinary person. He has been a journalist before he became an activist. He understands the whole thing. He understands the vacuousness of Nigerian constitution and laws. He understands how empty it is. He also understands that the structure of Nigeria is not meant for to progress. He understands that Nigeria was created not to grow. Yes, he understands all this, and that is why somebody like him is really at the forefront and agitating and trying to do everything that he can do to destabilize and then neutralize the power of what has been given to us. You understand? They're different from what was given to you and what you strategized. You will have to plan it the way to suit you, but what you was handed over to is you don't have any authority there, and then however and whichever way the organizer and the person that structured it, whichever way they want is the way you're going to follow, and then That's the route you're going to play. You understand? But if you want to plan something and you want to do this, then you have to plan it and then structure it the way it will suit you. That is what someone like Showore has been doing, and then Nnamdi Kanu is exactly a quintessential example of it. He really wants a government where we will be in charge. We will have to decide what we want to do, and then whether we will have to be together. You know, um, that is the reason for the agitation. And then I would want this agitation that is to sprout out this minute or this moment, this time around, to lead to something bigger, even bigger than that of NSAS. Let Nigerian youths come together. That is my plea, that is my cry, that is what I want, so that we can achieve what we want. If we don't come together, then they will use us to stampede us, and they will use us to kill the protest. Yes, they have done it before, and I'm sure that they have a plan already to do it again. Nnamdi Kanu has been brutalized and then been kept in a solitary confinement for years, and nothing has been done about it. And now his keeping is against even Nigerian law. There's a level of impunity, level of corruption that is ravaging this country, Nigeria. So this is the reason why someone like Showore have stood up to stand for the people and stand for a restructure, so that our country, our environment, so that this Africa will take back its lost glory. Thank you.